That excites me, and it did from when I learned about it the first time. And right now, the international rules about how you can reuse spent fuel is not good. So we need to change those rules, but I hope that will happen. I know that there's many other people working on this besides us. So I do expect it to happen, but it is a little bit difficult because one of the things is that spent fuel has plutonium inside. And of course, one of the reasons is we are not allowed to use that plutonium for bombs or military purposes. So that's one of the things that we have to get the rules made in a way where we can make sure that it's not being diverted for military purposes, but all of it is being used for energy production. And eventually, in our reactor at least, the plutonium disappears. So once we generate energy, the plutonium completely disappears, and it also helps convert thorium into uranium that generates energy. The plutonium completely disappears, and it also helps convert thorium into uranium that generates energy. So in the end, you end up with a much better fuel than you had when you start on spent fuel or start on the remains from spent nuclear fuel. Then you will basically convert all of that material into a better fuel. And in our type of reactors, it just generates more and more fuel out of thorium because our reactors is what is called a breeder reactor that can generate more fuel than it consumes. So actually you end up in a situation where you just generate more and more and more fuel over the years. Of course, it's not fast. It takes decades to generate more fuel, but at least you don't waste all the fuel.